Hello, Dragon fam, and welcome back to the channel, my Raid Shadow Legends channel. I'm your boy Debo Dragon, and today's video I will be showing you how I changed one thing on my Chimera team for Ultra Nightmare, and I was able to triple, that's right, triple my damage, which is amazing, and I can't believe it actually happened. But before we get into that, I do have some account progression to go over, guys, as it's been a minute since we've had a video because your boy got a brand new job, so I've had to make a little adjustments to my schedule. But check this out, guys. Remember the other day we did the video for the shredder for the champ chase? Check it out. There it is, guys. We won. So we got the 5-star shredder, we got the mythical artifacts, we get 75 material for the relics as well, hitting 17,000. Let's finally claim that, bring our shredder soul to the count, baby. Let's go ahead and awaken him right now. Let's do this. I got 15k HP, 15k for the CVC as well for that. I'll take it. But there we go, shredder, 5-star, perfect soul. Welcome to the squad, 5-star shredder. Let's go, baby. Can't wait to use him somewhere in the game. Also, we finally finished the April time. Actually, I already did finish it like 2-3 days ago, but I haven't had the video again because we have the new job, so I haven't recorded a video. But here we are. April O'Neil coming to the account as well, and she is the last champion I needed for the collection. So we get the pizza badge. Let's freaking go. We also get the whenever the reward's gonna pop up for the avatar for shredder and all that stuff. Let's go check out our new badge as well. Where's our new badge? Where is it? Where is it? Why is it not showing here? Hold up. Why aren't you showing? How come it's not syncing? Well, you guys saw it there. It did show up on the screen. So we got the pizza badge for collecting all the champions from that. So that's freaking sweet. Stop right there, dragons. If you want to get your hands on a free Karato Fox Hunter, as well as 3 more epics as you progress your account in Raid Shadow Legends, click on my link right now. Here are the easy few steps to follow. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champion. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to get a free Karato as a starter champion, as well as Fayne, Uugo, and Vergis as you level up. Click on that link now and let's crush this. I don't know how long it's... Oh, well, that's weird. It showed up here but not over there. But there it is. There's the pizza time. Earned by obtaining April O'Neil, Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, Raphael, and Shredder. So we have all the champions from the TMT collab. Yay! We've done it. Pizza time it is. Let's freaking go. That's amazing. All right. So with all that said, you got the update on the accounts. Super excited for that, all that stuff. But again, what are we talking about today? The content is for Chimera. So guys, if you guys don't know, last week I was like, you know what? I sat myself down. I was like, I gotta get my Ultra Nightmare down. That is like the one thing I'm kind of stuck in the game, and I need to progress not only for me but for my clan, for the Raging Raiders. So last week I tried this out. I finally built my Lamassu out. Nothing great, just, you know, I made the stats of what she should be at ish, kind of. Again, I'm still struggling with my gear, to be honest, but I was able to put up 91 million, with pretty decent for my first time trial. We got Androck, Wixwell, Krisk, Lamassu, and the Titus. So the Wixwell Titus combo for Chimera. And this is what I came up with my first run. 91, almost the full max chest, right? Which is 112. I was like, all right, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Not too bad for the first trial. I'll take it. A couple days later, I went in again. And I got progression, guys. I actually hit the 1 key. So that was an amazing feeling. I was super happy about it. I just bumped up, you know, some stats a little bit. I redid some things on my Titus and was able to bump him up to, as you can see there, 103 million damage. So that was huge. And we got the 1 key, right? And hit 117 million damage. Now, today, I tried one more thing. And I was like, what is that one more thing, guys, you may ask? I did one thing. Check this out. So we're going to go in here. We're going to go to our Krisk. And this is all I changed on my team, guys. I literally just re-geared him in a shield set. That's all I changed. Everything else is exactly the same for the team. I just changed him into a shield set. And check out the damage we're going to do in Chimera Ultra Nightmare right here, right now. But yeah, this is all I changed. He had like a broken set of different stuff before, but he didn't have a shield set. Just by adding the shield set, tripled my damage in Ultra Nightmare Chimera. That's still amazing and insane to me. I'm still thinking about the Wixwell reflex set, but I do like protection on my Wixwell as it gives him the ability to protect those buffs, which I also didn't learn this past week as well, streaming my Chimera battles on the lives here on the YouTube channel. But yeah, all I did was switch out Chris, and we tripled the damage for Ultra Nightmare Chimera. That is so crazy. I still can't believe it just happened. Let's go ahead and check it out. So let's go. Ultra Nightmare battle. So here's the team, right? So here's the setup. I also just kind of simplified everything. I kind of was overthinking everything, to be honest. And I was like, you know what? I need to simplify this. I'm making this way too complicated. So if you guys want to check out the breakdown of all the stats, they're right over there. If I can get my finger the right angle. They're right over there on the right side, right? There's all the stats for each champion. So there's Androck, there's the Wixwell stats, Chris stats. Androck's in a broken set, by the way. Wixwell's the only one in an 9-piece protection. Chris is in the shield set, right? My Lamasu is also in a broken set, just enough to get the stats we need. And then Titus is in a 6-piece merciless. But yeah, there's everybody's stats. Here's the breakdown of the abilities, right? Of the setup. So for Androck, super simple. The A2 goes first. We turn off his metamorph. That is what he does in every single alternate form. Wixwell, A2 to start. That's it for every single form as well. Everything else is default. For the Chris, same thing. A2 for every single round. Super simple build. And Lamasu, A3 first for her in every single round. That's it. And then Titus, we turn off his A3. We turn off his A2 and A3 on the ram form. And then same thing for Lion and Viper. Just turn off the A3. That's the setup I've got. Let's get into it. Let's run this and let's check it out together. Triple time damage from what I used to have it at. Insane. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. All right, so here we go. The crazy thing too, I was so scared of this, was that like my resistance is not that high. So a lot of times my shield was still getting stripped from the Titus. So we keep resetting him and it would just be so frustrating. But now with the shield set from the Krisk, it just adds so much more shield. So he's doesn't lose it anymore. And we already have the protection as well coming in from the Wixwell protection set, right? Which protects our shield. So this is something else I also learned. Let me move over here because I'm kind of blocking it. If your buff has a yellow outline around it, that means that shield or that buff is protected, so the boss cannot remove it because of the protection set from the Wixwell. I honestly didn't really know that until last week. So yeah, maybe you guys didn't know that either, but yeah, if you see a yellow box around a buff, that means it's protected. It cannot be removed by the boss you're fighting, which is super amazing. But there we go. We're already building up our damage. 678,000 damage from the Titus. Doing the work. We're stacking the shields. It's already looking good. You want to see tons of gray bar, not green bar, on your Titus. The more it stacks, the more gray it gets, and eventually like the whole thing is almost gray, and that's an amazing thing to see. We already got 2 mil going into the ram form. I was also worried about this because I did increase his crit damage, so my Lamasu's are actually the focus target from the ram form, but she just takes it on because she has a bunch of shield and her resistance is good, right? So she takes no damage from him. So that's also amazing. My only scare in this build though is the Krisk. Again, this guy right here, because of all those continuous heals, he kind of gets way more continuous heals where it stacks too much, where he actually can't get any shield anymore. So as you can see, it's already happened, right? He has no shield, but because he has so many continuous heal buffs, he just heals himself. So he drops down to like half health and then he boosts himself back up. But yeah, this is the build. This is the setup. And again, all I switched to a shield set on my Krisk, and I literally tripled my damage from 117 mil, and we'll see what we hit at the end of this run. Let's go ahead and let it run and do its thing. I'll be right back at the end of it, or maybe we'll come back in the middle for a little check-in, and we'll see you guys in a sec. Let's let it run. All right, guys, so I'm back. So we're about, a little over halfway here. So there's been a slight little issue with the build. I think not really the build. It's just the trial and error of the Titus comps are just so complicated. So the damage is not quite as good as that run where I got the triple damage, but this is still amazing. As you just saw him hit for, back-to-back 8 million. It's starting to build up. The stacks are going. As you can see, his bar is full of gray and very little green, which is amazing. But we are now at the 1+1 for turns as to mil ratio. So it's only going to increase from here. So hopefully we can still get a decent amount of damage here. But I'll still show you the amount of damage I got for my best run of the new switch out of just putting in the shield set, which I'm really glad I ended up doing this because I've seen all these comps, right? And maybe you guys have too, where it's like, well, you need a shield set on a champion. You need somebody in reflex. You need somebody in feral. You need somebody in protection. It's a lot. It's really overwhelming, right? To be honest. And that's kind of where I was at. And I just started putting pieces together as I, start getting them because I really didn't have any shield gear. And I finally farmed some this past week and I had enough for today's video to showcase this. And yeah, it's either way, it's still an improvement no matter what we actually hit in this run. But I'll show you again the max damage I've got from the previous run. But yeah, this is just amazing to see. And yeah, let's just keep going. We're climbing now. We're starting to look good. We're way plus the 1+1 now. But we'll keep letting this video go and we'll catch you guys at the end of it to see the damage and my end result as well. All right, Dragon Fam. So I'm back. So this is the difficultiness of the Titan Wixwell build. Again, I have to say it, something happened here where we didn't quite hit the exact same lineup as we did on that crazy triple damage. But I think this still showcases how great the adjustments of the shield set on the Chris has helped this build. And it kind of gives you a little bit of the reality of this team comp and how difficult it could really be. And maybe that's where you guys are at as well. So maybe you can relate on that aspect. At this point, I'm just hoping we can hit the 112 million for the max chest. Please, we're so close. Oh my God, are we going to hit it? We need 2 mil more. Just one Titus A2 and we've got it. Please hit it. Please hit it. Please hit it. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, we're actually 2 mil short. Wow, that's the video right there. What the heck? Okay, so interesting. So again, this you might be able to relate to this where you might take a couple trials, right? So we didn't get it here, so I'm gonna run this again, but for the video's sake, we're gonna cut it there. But let me just show you what we actually got. The amazing run previous to this one with this exact same build. It just has to line up right with the turns and everything. But check this out, guys. Look what we actually got and what we're gonna get hopefully in the next run after this recording. Look at that. 307.16 million damage, 4.14 billion clash points. There it is, guys. 294 million damage coming from the Titus. Crazy numbers. And that's what we did. That's what we got, all by just switching out to a shield set on the Krisk. I still can't believe this actually happened. And it's so amazing. And yeah, let's go check the homepage and see. We're not going to keep that. We're definitely going to rerun that. But let's go check and see if we have our rewards from April collecting everything. Yo, Dragon Fam, bonus content special gift has arrived. There it is, guys. A gift from us for successfully collecting these champions. There it is. So we get the Shredder avatar. This Shredder avatar frame looks super sick. We get the Zibia's Servitude, my first mythical relic on the account. Finally, we get a mythical. And then 4 gemstones. Let's see. Strengthening will. Damage received by wearer decreased by 1% for every 10% of HP lost. Okay. Survival speed fills the wearer's turn meter by 10% when their HP drops below 50%. Not bad. Weakening resolve when attacked with multi-hit skills. Decreases the damage the wearer receives from each subsequent hit after the first one by 10%. Not bad. And then this one we all kind of have already, I think. Uncontrollable. The wearer gains an additional 30 resistance against enemies attempting to place basically any debuff on you. And there it is, guys. Let's go ahead and claim that, baby. We finally get it. Yes, finally. Let's go. Boom. That's not here. Do I have to claim it from my inbox? There it is. Okay, I freaked out for a second. Gimme. There it is. Let's go look at it again. Let me see. Where is it? There it is. First mythical. Yes, finally my first mythical relic. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for the video again. Take care, guys. Peace.